already. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Only one team will keep the winning waves going to start the season as we're off in week 2. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Herbert throwing right away. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Go line.
Hand off on 2nd and short. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. They send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and 2, Herbert. It's caught. Fannin has it. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
5-9. Go.
1st and 10, Herbert. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yeah.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
2nd and 10, Herbert trying again. Hits his running back. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
21, 12.
Now Herbert again. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Chris Olave with the touchdown. The extra point is up and through by a loop. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Red, 38. Hut.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
Right,
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Green, hut.
From the pistol, it's Young. Short pass brought in. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Marte Mapu, the man on the tackle. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
32. Blaster, 6. Set, go.
On third down, it's Young. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up fourth down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10.
Go.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he's got it all the way down to the 12. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Let's go.
From the red zone on first. Looking slant route, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Hey, go Lion, lock. Hey, Ray.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Trying to sneak, it's Herbert. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
It's fourth down.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And they stop it. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances. But defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line. Man, were they ever ready for it? Tremendous push inside and kept them from reaching the chains.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Set, switch, yellow. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Still going past the 15. Reaches the 35. Crenshaw Judkins hits the 20. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals making a one-point game. Anders Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10.
That's right. Set.
Herbert from the gun. The left side finds Burden. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Hey, ram. 59. Go. Favorite Tigers.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Flushed down at the pocket. He takes it himself. A 6-yard gain on the play. And the Steelers have the first down. Working quickly here.
Steelers, first down. It's a gain of 6.
Favorite Tigers.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They start out 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. Throw left side, finds Fannin. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
It's a loss of the yard. And it's 3rd down.
Hey, Catholic. Go. Crowd right. Ready.
On 3rd down, Herbert will have the first down and even more. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set. Go. Cut. Set.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Throw secured by Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a second quarter lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 50. Green. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Blue striker. Set. Go.
Young on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready, ready. Striker. 33. Yellow. Fury. Yellow. 6. Mega. Black shot. White. White. Hut.
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. That's caught. Here's Crenshaw Judkins. And the Steelers get to it.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Grenade. Go. Let's go, let's go. Set.
Herbert on 1st down. Escapes the pocket.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Set.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. He gets 6 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks, and I'm looking for that to be called again.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Set. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger.
Throwing now, Herbert. Olave with the catch. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. So Brock, we're down to 1 minute and 59 seconds to play now in our opening half. More on Monday Night Prime Time in just a moment.
Crowd right. Set. Hey, Ray. Set.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. The kicking team out there for the Steelers. And here they go to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Drive starts with an option, right side. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
1st down. Young. Taking a deep shot here. And the touchdown is dropped. He had it for a moment in the end zone, but just couldn't secure it. What a chance for him. That's a rough incompletion to stomach. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Flag blue 33. Yellow. Needle blue. Hut.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Caught. So there's that rookie out of Florida State. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
It's Judkins on the counter. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
Fury. Yellow. Claws red. Ready. Go. Blue striker. Set. Go.
And going for it, Young. And it's incomplete. They dial up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. safety. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Hey, Ram. Wide out. Baylor tight. Home trips right. Hey, go. Crowd right. Go.
1st and 10, Herbert. Oh, what a hit! Dodge the ball loose! But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession.
Let's go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He's thrown deep to the left side. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Bengals are tackled on the return after taking the interception back to the 25.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 50, green. 6, mega. Ready.
From the pistol, it's Young. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
52 blue. Black shot. Edo blue. Steel black.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he crosses his sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
22 needle. Yellow, 43. Smash, red. Rail, yellow. Blue striker. Ready.
Young working from the gun. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Punt team on the field. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And his return's going to leave him enough time for 2, maybe even 3 plays before the half.
Over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42.
Hey, Ram.
Tight end going in motion here. Throwing on first is Herbert. Escapes the pocket. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Herbert from the gun. Complete right side. Burton has it. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. A pickup of 17. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Steelers.
Baylor tight. Crowd right. Hey, Ray. Let's go.
They kick the running back in motion. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Throw right side, caught by Cannon. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Oops, knocks it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Set. Ready.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we set.
Judkins running between the tackles. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Hut, hut.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Darnell Savage brings that to an end.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and they move the sticks.
Black, 95. White, white. Fuse, yellow. Slide, blue. Smash, red. Hut.
Young to throw here on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
On the ball.
Looking quickly here.
A gain of 12 yards.
Red,
That's
yellow.
good for the Bengals.
To the air on 1st down. Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, kid, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On the pistol, here's Judkins. And this hasn't been a common side of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. But once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Come on, ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he's taken down at the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
18.
Double stop, 43
The
round.
Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
22
30-yard line.
6, mega. Needle blue. Set.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Go right side, and Dobbs has it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Ready up.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Looking inside the red zone. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and 1st down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long. They'll run here following the penalty. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
Darnell Savage.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up
Yellow,
third down.
one. Hut, hut.
Third down run from Judkins. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
How about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. The Steelers with some very good field positions. They get set, 1st and 10.
Go.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be touched down right at the line, so no gain on the play. Offensive line fast.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
59. Crowd right. Hey, Ray.
Higgins, the man in motion right.
Go.
Herbert. That was just thrown away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Third and long for him here. Looking downfield, and Fannin has it. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. 28-yard pickup there. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Herbert on 1st down. Finding Burden. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
Higgins, the man in motion right. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
First down, Steelers.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Steelers with the ball. They are leading, but not by a lot. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
5-9. 59. Crowd right. Go.
Herbert back to throw. He brings it in. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 50, black ultra. White. 6, mega.
Out of the gun, Young. Finds him on the crossing route. Still has some space inside the 35. Gets it to the 15. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals get it back to within 2 possessions. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Fielded just shy of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ray.
Running back sent in motion. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. The throw left side finds Burden. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
35-yard line.
Ram. Hey, Kappa. Go. Let's go.
1st and 10. Herbert. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Line. Holding too straight. Baylor Tiger.
On 3rd down, Herbert sends this to the end zone. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. They've got a 4th down decision to make. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Motioning left is their running back. On 4th down, here's Herbert. That'll be the 1st and more. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out is going to carry on. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
And the Steeler 1st down.
Hey, Ray. 12. Go.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and make it another. Getting outside in the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Kappa. 5-9. Let's go. go, let's go. 59, 59.
Herbert to throw once more. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Crowd right. Black 80, black.
Higgins, the man in motion right. Now Herbert again. Short pass brought in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. 21. M26 right. Ready.
It's Herbert once more. He has room past the 25. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They get 23 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's go, let's go. Hey. Hey, easy, easy, easy. We'll go. Let's go. Set.
From the red zone on first. Buys time, rolling right. That one connects. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Close play here, so the officials want to take a second look at it. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Wide hot. Real hot.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Steelers moments away from a 2-0 start. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, second and goal.
Let's go, let's go.
Here's another for it. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Home 21. Go, let's go. 59, 59. Hey, Catholic. Go.
Third and goal. Here's Herbert. Buying some time right. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
And they're really trying to pile it on here. The offense staying out there on fourth and goal.
Hey, ram. Baylor Tiger.
They snap it to Herbert. And a completion not in the cards on that fourth and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built themselves up a little buffer here, Kate. It's never over till it's over.
Ready. 45, right. Hey, go Furious.
Here's Judkins on first down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Blue striker. Ready?
Throwing now. Has his man. It stops. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
Right, white.
First and 10 at the 19.
First down. Young. Cut out left. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
37-yard line.
Field, black. Down. Black shot. Blaster, 6. Second.
Again, it's Young. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
50 seconds to go. Here's 2nd and 10.
Smash, red. Let's go now. 52 blue. Red, yellow. Claws red. Ready?
Here's Young again. He's got him along the sideline. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's first
Here we
down.
go. Yellow, 22. Huge, yellow, needle, blue. Green jack. 6, mega. Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Trying to push deep downfield. Has it down close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Ready up.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Set, trouble, 38. 60 red. 60 red. Watch out now. Black swap. Set.
Judkins. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What do we can call this, other than simply splendid?
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game. As we approach the final half-minute of play, their comeback hopes resting on recovering this kick. And this kick is covered by the Steelers, who are going to go on and win this ball game.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Sign quarterback run here. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.